Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's time for that energy report, and woo, we're still getting it, as you can see. So you can see over on the left side of the screen here where that big blast of energy, that was about 30-ish hours ago. And then over towards this side of the screen here, this is the more recent. This is going to be like literally, I pulled this about an hour ago. So you see, we're back in that stitching pattern that happens after we receive these big blasts of light. So one thing I did do a chakra cheat sheet so that those of you who are curious about it, you can screenshot it, or if you have a problem getting it, DM me and I'll send it to you. But what it does is it shows the imbalances also in the chakra. So what happens when we get this blast of light? What kind of things could purge depending on the chakra that's involved? Now, in many cases, as you can see, we're getting a full body blast, which means all the chakras are involved. So I wanted to go also to the flip side of that because we're all going through this, right? So whatever is in our best and highest good at that moment, whatever we're able to receive will come in, and then you're going to purge. And we always encourage you, allow yourself to feel it. And you don't have to go down the rabbit hole. You don't have to get into a deep analysis of what is this. Just recognize, okay, I feel this sadness coming over me right now, and I'm going to let it go. Give it love and let it go. Now, what do you do if you're on the receiving end of somebody who's processing? And there's a lot of this right now, right? So if someone comes at you, instead of what the heck's going on, right? Because you are doing this work, you kind of know what's going on, right? So you have the opportunity then to call in love and light. You summon the energy that you want in that moment. Call in love. All anger, all fear, all judgment is a call for love. That is essentially what is needed in the moment. So you can easily just say, you know what, I'm going to exercise compassion, because if you trade energy with them, you're now entangled, and now you've lowered your vibration. So in that moment, you're going to be like, hey, I'm doing this work. This person is angry or judging me or somebody else, and they're fiery about it. Summon in love. Just say, bring in love. Because remember, the love comes through you, to you, and through you. And in that moment, you receive it, and then you say, and I want to send it to them too. You literally have the ability to direct this energy. So it's a really powerful tool, especially particularly right now, if you have people, at different levels of consciousness than you are. It's totally fine. You can have compassion and give them love, have compassion and give them love. And you're giving yourself love at the same time. So one second, I'm going to switch graphs to show the other. Okay, so I love showing both graphs because sometimes one's a little more dramatic than the other. And in this case, this one shows a little more detail in what's going on. So you can see like to the left of my head there, where those huge M-shaped kind of spikes are. That was that big blast of light, which was mostly light pushing in all new energy. And then the spikes is where it's pushing it out. So if you think of like, if there's oil and water essentially, or if you flush enough water in there, those oil bubbles will eventually, come out. But think of that in terms of energy. I don't have the quite perfect analogy for this yet, but you can see in the chart here where we've had some stuff in the root right here. It's a spike. And you can see again the heart and solar plexus. That's this guy. And let's not forget the crown. And look at this. So that's a spike to the crown. This can all be pressure in your head, ringing in your ears. It can be the throat chakra, can be, right? That's if you haven't been speaking your truth. Authenticity raises your vibration. So anyway, that's our report for today. I hope this helps. And let me know in the comments if you're feeling anything, or if you're, being challenged with handling some spicy situations. It's all part of it. Go with compassion. You can never go wrong by bringing in love. And remember, it has to go to you first. And that's all I got today. Have a beautiful afternoon, and we love you. And we'll see you on Friday's episode of